Dahil lamang sa isang affidavit na walang pirma, wala pang notaryo, wala na, sabog na, talo ng kaso niyang mga kalaban ni Sara. Talo na si Luistro, Jinky Luistro, tsaka si Matibag Natibag. Dahil lang doon sa affidavit nito. Kikita ko yung pagka-shock niya, na-shock si Luistro. Pakinggan muna natin, bago tayo patuloy doon, pakinggan muna natin ang kanta ni Sapak. Ginawa ko para kay Sara. Grabe talaga kayo.
Sara, Sara, wala nang iba. Sara, Sara lang pag-asa. Sara, Sara, siya lang makapakulong. Mga kontraktor ubusin niya. Si BBM Sandro ikulong niya. Si Tamba Zaldi ikulong niya. Tapang at malasakit ibalik, para bayan ay manahimik. Durugin ang sindikato sa korte, sa DPUA, sa DS Void, sa PhilHealth.
Okay. So, pasok natin.
Sa Pilipinas, kilala ang tindi. Hindi kaya
Elsie Saavedra.
man ang kanyang prinsipyo. Kapag may inapi, siya ang nariyan. Kapag may bayaran, siya ang hadlang. Hindi siya tiklop sa pananakot ng iilan. Hindi siya alila ng sino mang mayaman. Kung ang kapangyarihan nila ay inaabuso, hinahawi niya yan mano-mano. Kapag ang taong bayan ang nasasakal, siya ang unang sumusugot, tumatagal. Hindi perang sukatan ng halaga, kundi kung sino ang lumalaban para sa masa. Totoo kasing tirador, totoo kasing
Hira TV,
kakampi ng
Maria Quinusa.
kalaban ng sakim na mandarambong. Totoo kasing tirador, totoo kasing tirador. Hindi kayang bilhin ang puso niyang matibay. Mga magnanakaw sa pondo ng bayan, nanginginig kapag siya ang nandyan.
Maraming salamat, Benvinito
Bawat
Requitillo.
piso, bawat sentimo, kailangang sagutin sa mata ng tao. Huwag nang ngiti para sa mandarambong walang pwesto, para sa sumisip-sip kapag ang hustisya ang pinag-uusapan. Siya ang bantay sa gitna ng laban. Kung may nilulunod ang kasinungalingan, siya ang boses na hindi tatahimik. Sa bawat galaw ng mapagsamantala, may salubong na paninindigan niya. Totoo kasing tirador,
Jimman mo ang maing kabigyan sa Nobel.
kakampi ng naaapi, kalaban ng sakit na buhayan.
Antonio Cardenas,
Kasing tirador,
salamat sa suporta.
kasing tirador.
Natakbo na lang ako talaga senador.
Hindi kayang bilhin ang puso niyang matibay. Hindi lahat ng malakas ay tama, hindi lahat ng tahimik ay duwag. Kapag ang bayan ang pinagkakaitan, siya ang unang humaharap. Totoo kasing
Ay, magandang gabi dyan kay Papa Ingkong Binago, dyan sa Nalos, Kemba. Mapya kagawi. Langon sa inyo. Kay Colonel Masahod. Yan sa Palimbang. Sa Sarangani, Sultan Kudarat, Palimbang. Sa Libak. Good evening, Mercy. Yes. We will be with you. Supportahan niyo ako. Kasi wala nang ibang pamamaraan. Kailangan ako talaga dyan na problema ko ng mga senador natin. Maraming matatalino pero kulang sa puso. Parang iba yung priority. So kailangan ko samahan si Marcoleta, si Alan Peter Cayetano, matulungan ko. Si Pia Cayetano, kailangan matulungan ko. Si Robin, medyo magaling na rin ngayon. Kailangan masamahan sila ng maayos at marami at masariwa ang utak. At yung utak na nag-iisip na napakayamang utak para kung anong gagawin ng pagbabago para sa bayan pagdating po sa sistema ng katarungan. Yan ang gusto kong proyekto. Hindi na kailangan ng pera para mabago ang mukha ng bayan. So, ganon ang konteksto po ng aking presentasyon. Natagpuan na-discover ni Attorney Binluan na abogado ni Sara Duterte. Palakpakan kay Attorney Binluan. Palakpakan. Na-discover niya yung affidavit na ginagamit nila ni Luistro. Niloloko ni Luistro ang mga kapwa niya congressman, congresswoman para bumoto, iakyat ang impeachment. Kulang-kulang pala. Wala palang mga ebidensya ginagamit. May affidavit na walang rotaryo, walang ni perma. Grabe naman kayo Grabe. Ito naman, sinamatibag, nagsagawa ng investigasyon tungkol sa grave threat laban kay Sara. Pero yung ginamit na dokumento ay wala ring perma, walang notaryo. Ikatwira ni Luistro, hindi naman ho kasi nagnonotaryo sa ICC. ICC pa? Grabe kayo. Salamat po, Antonio Cardenas. We will all be fighting for truth. Ito, dahil dito po sabog na ang kanilang sigurado na sabog na ang kanilang unang artikulo laban kay Inday, kay Attorney Sara Duterte. Ito po, pakinggan na natin. Ito. Hindi yan. Yung isa gagamitin ko muna. Wala yan eh. Ito na lang isa gamitin natin muna. So ito muna yung pag-unahin natin pagtatanong ni Luistro at saka nabisto ni Attorney Binluan. Ito.
Kanina, binanggit mo ang Tokhang, Laod Quarry, at ang Vice Presidente. Saang partikular na bahagi ng affidavit ni Arturo Las Cañas na ipinapakita mo ngayon tumutukoy dito sa mga binanggit mo?
Objection, Your Honor. Then that already goes into the contents of such affidavit. And since the witness is not the one who executed the affidavit, then he has no personal knowledge and incompetent to answer that question.
Your Honor,
Kaya, ang punto ni Attorney Binluan, dito sa punto na to, Duarte, nagkukontra pa lang si Attorney Binluan. Hindi pa niya alam na wala palang perma. Na-discover ba ng huli? Walang notaryo. Tapos, nagtatanong si Jerbil Luistro, na congresswoman, kay Matibag, kung saan daw sa parte ng affidavit na yon na kay Las Cañas na affidavit na nagsasabi na patungkol kay Sara, in-object siya. Sabi ni Atty. Binluan, hindi naman siyang gumawa ng affidavit niyan, hindi niya alam yun. So, ang batas po na una sa testimonya, kailangan ang testigo sa testimonya ay personal niyang alam ang kanyang sasabihin. Paano magiging personal na alam ni Las Cañas ang katotohanan sa sinabi ni Las Cañas? Paano malalaman ni Matibag yun? Yan, para mapakinggan nyo. Tama po yung objection dyan. Pero, bias din talaga si Chis Escudero. Pinaburan.
Your Honor, may I respond?
Moreover, the court already ruled, Your Honor.
Counsel for the prosecutor may respond before the court rules on the objection.
Your Honor, the witness is merely pointing to that pertinent portion of the affidavit. And later, Your Honor, for the record, we will just be asking him to read into the records.
Just short rejoinder, Your Honor.
Counsel for the respondent may give his rejoinder.
Objection, the document will speak for itself.
Chair sustains the objection, counsel for the prosecutors. The document will speak for itself, and the document will be furnished to the senator judges anyway, given that it's part of the annexes. Let the witness merely testifies to the fact that he included the affidavit of Mr. Las Cañas as part of his investigation and part of his narration of his investigation to prove, quote, pattern of violence. But again, not as to the truth and the contents of the affidavit itself. Move on, counsel.
With that, Your Honor, we will be requesting for the submarking of the pertinent portion of the affidavit of Arturo Las Cañas, the witness already referred to.
Again, only as to tenor, but not as to the truth, counsel. For the record and for the information of the senator judges, you may do so.
For purposes, Your Honor, of reference, which particular portion to be submarked, Your Honor? May we ask the witness to make reference or
Counsel.
Same objection, Your Honor.
As part of his investigation, witness may answer.
As part of our investigation, ang importante po para sa amin dito, in establishing the pattern of violence is yung paragraph 270 and paragraph 270B and paragraph 270D. 270.
For purposes of submarking, Your Honor, may we ask which particular part of paragraph 270 the witness first referred to?
Your Honor, manifestation.
Counsel for respondent may proceed.
All right. Your Honor, this pertains to an affidavit of Arturo Las Cañas. And on page 186, Your Honor, of such affidavit, it appears that even the signature is not a wet signature. It's a printed copy. And there's a subscription and sworn to portion thereof, but it's not notarized at all. So this is a mere scrap of paper.
Counsel,
Your Honor, the document is being presented only to seek
Mandaraya
confirmation
kayo.
from the witness that he is referring to this particular document as part of the investigation of Special Task Force. We are not presenting it to prove the truthfulness of the contents of the affidavit. The question only, Your Honor, is whether or not this is the document that was part of the consideration of the Special Task Force in investigating on the threat by
Just a-
the President to the life of the
Just a
President.
short
Your Honor.
rejoinder, Your Honor.
counsel may give a rejoinder
Then
or
we-
additional manifestation.
Then we will not allow this witness to build on the basis of a mere scrap of paper, Your Honor.
Counsel, it was the counsel for respondent who chose to use this copy instead of the one previously marked. That I presume is either certified true or contains a more complete signature.
Then I would have to clarify, Your Honor, that it is our position. Well, it's first of all, we are not in the position to choose for this witness. But in the event that they use this document, we manifest, Your Honor, upon perusal that such document is unsigned and unnotarized, Your Honor. This is an affidavit. So in other words, without the proper notarization and without the proper signature, then it is a mere scrap of paper. We cannot allow this witness to build his testimony based on this document.
Your
Your
Honor,
Honor, in fact, Your Honor, we request, Your Honor, that this court peruse also page 186 of such document.
Before the court the presiding officer makes a ruling,
Your Honor.
the pre-marked document, is it notarized?
Your Honor, may I raise a question to the witness so that he will answer and enlighten us on why the document is not notarized?
You may, counsel. So you're admitting that it's not even
Yes,
your
Your Honor.
pre-marked copy is not notarized, whether we use that copy or this one.
We admit to that, Your Honor.
The witness will please explain why he is using in his investigation a document and or affidavit that is not subscribed to or under oath. So it is not even an affidavit, but merely a statement.
Alam niyo po, Your Honor, sa law enforcement po, meron po tayo mga tinatawag na open source intel. At ito po ay pinadala sa atin at atin pong susundan. At kaya nga po, ang aming pong investigasyon
Kunwari
is
ka ba?
a continuing investigation, open, continuing and active investigation, sapagkat ito bang ganitong dokumento ay amin ding ikukumpara pa. Subalit
Palusot,
malaki
kita
po ang
Duarte,
value ng mga
palusot ka.
itong bagay sa amin, sapagkat ito po ang nagbibigay rin sa amin ng direksyon at mga leads upang amin pong magampanan ang aming pong tungkulin na mag-imbestiga.
So for the second time and for the sake of clarity, and then for the information and guidance of the senator judges, the document being identified by the witness is unsigned, is not notarized, not under oath, and it is only as to the fact that they used this document in their investigation or as part of their investigation, but not as to the truth of the allegations contained in that unsubscribed document that was not made under oath.
Also
For-
unsigned, Your Honor.
So,
Sorry.
Unsigned.
ibig sabihin po, pag nag-imbestiga ka, base sa wala, wala rin. Lahat yan ng resulta ng investigation kasunod ay hearsay. Grabe to si Matibag tsaka si Luis Ro.
Can I make
Unsigned
a
because there's a
manifestation, Your Honor?
signature but it
Tinago nila to sa kapwa na congressman.
appears to be a photocopy, so it doesn't qualify as a signature.
With the additional manifestation of the respondent, so noted, what is the manifestation of the counsel for the prosecutors?
Your Honor, based on the ICC, as relayed to us by our
ICC.
witness in the next that we will present, the ICC does not require
Oh!
notarization of document.
Oh!
Noted, but we are not the ICC counsel. Again, we're just placing on the record and for the record the factual situation concerning the document that the witness is testifying to for the
Naluloko pa kayo.
information and guidance of the senator judges. Counsel for the panel of prosecutors may proceed.
Mr. Witness, for purposes of submarking,
Ano?
can you read just a portion of paragraph 270 just for the guidance of the impeachment court?
Again, Your Honor, same objection. The
Pwede yan.
document will speak for itself. Best evidence of this statement is a document.
Your Honor, we wanted
As
to be
previously
guided.
ruled, the court will allow it. Again, given the limited consideration that the court will give this testimony of the witness and not as to the truth of what he will read. Witness may answer.
Paragraph 270, the years of 2012 to 2013 were the birth of Tokhang operations and the evil side of enforcement in Davao City by its author, the newly installed Davao City Police Office Director Colonel Ronald Bato de la Rosa. The operations were all cleared and approved by Mayors Inday Sara Zimmerman Duterte Carpio and Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Additionally, nakita ko, yung taon ko na nangyari ito, 2012, 2013, hindi pa Vice Presidente si Sara, so hindi ito pwede gamitin. Ano kayo, nanluloko pa kayo?
Your Honor, we are requesting that the portion read by the witness be bracketed and marked as Exhibit P4-35.
So ordered.
Mr. Witness, what else is the pertinent portion of this affidavit that you are referring to?
As mentioned earlier po, paragraph 270B.
For the guidance of the impeachment court,
Ano ba ito?
kindly read for purposes of submarking only.
While eating, Colonel Bato de la Rosa told me in Visayan dialect why you summoned me and I called to Davao City Mayor Inday Sara C. Duterte Carpio, party sa atwang Tokhang operation. As part of our Tokhang operation, ang order ni Mayor Inday sa akon nag-ilaylo sa nato ang pusil, killing through shooting. Sa atwang mga target persons, shabu users and pushers and other criminal elements in Davao City. Kaysa mukan siya media, magsige o pagunta na pud kidnapa, abduct na lang ninyo ang inyong target, unya, ilubong sa quarry, loud quarry. Para missing lang kay okay si Mayor Inday sa Ana Paagi. I talked to Mayor Inday as part of our Tokhang operation. She ordered us to lay low our killings through gun shooting because the media is asking too much. Just kidnap targets, then bury them in the quarry. So they would go missing. She is okay with that way. To which I answer, yes sir. Sultian na ko ako ang grupo. I'll inform my group. Colonel Bato de la Rosa instructed me. I-inform tour kung naamoy maabdak na target nyo. Inform me tour whenever you are kidnapped a target.
Your Honor, we are requesting that that pertinent portion read by the witness be bracketed and marked as Exhibit P435A.
Inadmissible
So, Mark,
evidence.
Your Honor.
Just,
Counsel for Respondent.
What?
we just want to register again our continuing objection, Your Honor. Again, we already allowed, Your Honor, that the witness at least identify this document. But as to the fact, Your Honor, that he is allowed to read even portions thereof, he's not the author of this affidavit. And as to the truth or falsity thereof, is incompetent to testify on that.
So, yun, hindi siyang gumawa niyan dokumento na yan. Tagalogin ko, Atty. Binluana. Kaya lang, bias din si Cheese Escudero. Pinayagan niya mabasa, hindi na nga yan. Hindi nga siya gumawa ng affidavit. Hindi pa napirmahan. Hindi pa notaryado. Anong klase ito?
It already violates, Your Honor, Your Honor, it already violates the rights of our clients because she's being prejudiced.
Oo, nilabag yung karapatan ni Sarah. Dapat ba lang yung mga tamang ebidensya, pati ito na hindi na magagamit, ginagamit pa nyo?
The reading of this affidavit that cannot even be verified because the person is not here to testify. That's our objection, Your Honor.
Chair notes the objection and continuing objection of counsel for the respondents, and it's an additional, for the third time perhaps, reminder of the presiding officer to my fellow senator judges. The mention of statements allegedly made by then General De La Rosa, now Senator De La Rosa, are clearly hearsay even on the part of Las Cañas himself. But as to the fact that probably he told him that, it may be established if the affidavit of Las Cañas and if Las Cañas is presented here. Again, this is only as to the fact that this is what the NBI used in their investigation and coming up with their findings, not as to the truth of the statements being read by Director Matibag, much less the statements of other parties who did not execute this document. The continuing objection is noted. Witness may answer. Counsel will proceed.
We are requesting, Your Honor, that that portion just read by the witness be bracketed and marked as P435A. Mr. Witness,
Let it be so, Mark.
ano pa, kung mayroon man, ang mahalagang bahagi ng affidavit ni Arturo Las Cañas na tinukoy mo kanina?
Same objection, Your Honor.
Noted. Witness may answer.
So paragraph D po, yung portion po nito ay ito po ay isa sa aming pinagtuunan ng pansin sa aming investigasyon.
Please read for the purpose of submarking only.
I later called up retired senior police Sunny Benaventura and relayed to him Colonel Ronald Bato de la Rosa's abduction operation ordered to me as allegedly ordered to him by Mayor Inday Sara Duterte Carpio. Sunny Benaventura answered me that would personally confirm and verify the matter with Mayor Inday Duterte. 2 days later, to my recollection, Sunny Benaventura called me and instructed me to meet him in Caltex gasoline station parking area in front of SM Mall Ecoland, Matina, Davao City, because Mayor Inday Sara Duterte will meet him in the said place. Sunny Benaventura wanted me to narrate personally to Mayor Inday Sara about the abduction order of Colonel Ronald Bato de la Rosa regarding his Tokhang operation. I agreed. I immediately proceeded to Sunny Benaventura's location. Upon my arrival on the board of my Strada pickup vehicle in Caltex gasoline station parking area, Sunny Benaventura motored me to the board pickup vehicle. However, before I could do so, Mayor Inday Sara Duterte Carpio arrived on board her SUV vehicle, a Fortuner-like vehicle, colored dark blue. Sunny Benaventura then disembarked immediately from his vehicle and rushed to the vehicle of Mayor Inday Sara Duterte that's a stop a few meters away from Sunny Benaventura's pickup vehicle. I stood in front of Sunny Benaventura's pickup vehicle, looking and then talking. Mayor Inday Sara Duterte Carpio did not get up from the vehicle while talking to Sunny Benaventura, and Sunny was standing on the left side of Mayor Inday Sara Duterte vehicle. Then Sunny Benaventura hand signaled to me to come near him. I saw Mayor Inday Sara Z. Duterte Carpio inside her vehicle alone. I personally heard Mayor Inday Sara Zimmerman Duterte Carpio ordered Sunny Benaventura and I in Visayan dialect, and I quote, "Bulgar naman kayo man, pusilon, shoot." And target ninyo na referring to Sunny and myself nung short of manong older person. kidnapa na lang ninyo. Target shabu users and pushers and other suspected criminal elements in Davao City. Para missing lang para sila, para dili samok ang media. Shooting your target is too brazen. Just kidnap them so they will just go missing and so that the media won't bother us. Sani Biniventura replied, sige day, okay. Then she drove away. It was a 3 to 5 minute kill order through abduction operation from a lady mayor of our city, the daughter of Mayor President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, that shed much blood to Pinos and poor Filipino suspected of being shabu users and pushers in Davao City. Now nationwide through the Tokhang campaign of the Philippine National Police for 4-star General and newly elected Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa.
Your Honor.
Unang-una, nangyari yan ng mayor pa si Sara. Hindi kasama yun sa kaso sa impeachment na Vice Presidente siya. Tapos hindi pa pirmado, hindi pa notaryado. Grabe naman kayo.
Counsel for Respondent.
Then, considering, Your Honor, the reading of this portion of this piece of paper, Your Honor, we ask for a fourth clarification on the part of the chair that the reading of this document, Your Honor, already creates an impression, not just to the minds of the senator judges, but also the public. They may be misled, Your Honor, to believing the truth or falsity of these statements. So in other words, Your Honor, this is highly improper for, with all due respect, Your Honor, for this honorable court to allow the reading of a portion of an affidavit that was not authored by this witness. He doesn't know, he doesn't have personal knowledge, again, and he's not competent to testify as to the truth or falsity of these statements. It is purely hearsay and excluded by the evidence and the rules of court, Your Honor.
The chair is inclined at this point to already agree with counsel for Respondent. Chair will cut short any further identifications of the witness in regard to this affidavit. I think you have sufficiently established, counsel,
May I
the
comment, Your
so-called
Honor?
pattern of violence that you sought to establish in the investigation of the NBI regarding the so-called grave threats that they are investigating. But the chair will nevertheless remind again the senator judges, as requested by counsel for the respondents, that this is only as to the fact that Las Cañas executed a document that they used in their open source investigation, not as to the truth of what was read. It was only identified for easy identification by the senator judges, subject to that limited understanding. And I think, counsel, that should be enough for now insofar as establishing your desire, rather, to establish so-called pattern of violence. Kindly move on already to the...
Mali ka rin. Bakit mo hindi sinabi na wala pang ebidensya kung totoo ang affidavit ni P. Las Cañas yan? Yan ang pinaka-problema kay Cheats eh. Oo, sinabi niya, hindi natin titignan na totoo lang sinabi niya at saka yun dahil walang pirma nga, walang ano. Pero tinatanggap niya rin na galing kay Las Cañas.
Just one last
Counsel
manifestation.
for respondent is recognized.
Well, in that case, Your Honor, with all due respect again, then it is like we believe certain portions of the statements as read by this witness because we are already mentioning about a pattern. So in other words, Your Honor, we give credence, Your Honor, or value to the statements that were read, which is highly improper, and we would like to object to that, Your Honor.
We
May I
did not
respond,
give
Your Honor?
credence to it, counsel. We merely allowed the witness to testify as to the evidence he used and or considered in his investigation, which actually has not yet borne fruit unless he will testify to the contrary later on. As I believe the investigation as of this moment is still ongoing. But let it end at that. Counsel, please
We will-
move on to
We will
another
submit,
point.
Your Honor, but register or
Mali
continue.
ka.
The continuing objection of
please.
counsel for respondent is duly noted and entered into the records. Counsel, lead counsel for the prosecutors, kindly move on to
Yes, Your Honor.
I presume you will go through the 5
Yes, Your
pillars
Honor.
of investigation of the NBI.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kindly proceed to the next point, the gravity or seriousness aspect.
May I just request, Your Honor, that the last portion read by the witness be submarked as P435B. Thank
So
you, Your Honor.
ordered. So
Continuing
ordered.
objection, Your Honor.
Continuing
Maraming
objection, the
salamat sa
counsel
iyo
is noted.
Lilinaw kaugnay ng pattern of violence. Ngayon, puntahan natin ang gravity at seriousness.
Bakit mo naman susundin yan na ebidensya na pattern of violence? Hindi ka pirmado eh. Punyeta, si Jesus Cudero.
Ng banta. Mr. Witness, ano ang inyong sinuri kung mayroon man kaugnay ng gravity at seriousness ng banta?
Yun na naman. Sasagot naman siya, galing sa affidavit, babasahin niya na hindi man lang pirmado. Hindi pa notaryado.
Unang-una na po rito kung sino yung pinagbantaan, sino yung sinabing papatayin. At dito po natin makikita na dalawang pinuno ng dalawang sangay ng ating gobyerno ang dating speaker at ang Pangulo ng Pilipinas
Tawa-tawa
ang
si
pinagbantaan,
Yung Alonso.
kasama na rin po ang unang ginang. Kaya para sa amin po ay mabigat at seryoso po ang pagbabantang ito.
Bukod sa nabanggit mo na pinuno ng dalawang malalaking sangay ng gobyerno ang pinagbantaan, ano pa ang inyong sinuri kung mayroon man?
Mismong ang Vice Presidente na po ang nagsabi na paulit-ulit na no joke, at pati pag tiningnan po natin yung kanya pong press conference noong November 23, 2024, makikita natin sa kanya na seryoso ang kanyang pagsasabi nito.
Bukod dito sa binanggit mo na sinabi ng Vice Presidente, no joke, no joke. Ano pa kung mayroon man ang sinuri mo kaugnay ng gravity at seriousness ng banta?
Tiningnan po natin yung mga kanina katulad ng video ng October 18 at nung yung pong kanyang video ng November 23 at nasundan pa po ito noong November 26 na sinasabi niya at kinukumpirma na seryoso ang kanyang pagbabanta at siya ay meron ng kinausap at pumayag para patayin ang Pangulo ng Pilipinas.
Bukod sa nabanggit mong tatlong video, ano pa kung mayroon man ang iyong sinuri kaugnay pa rin ng gravity at seriousness ng banta?
Para sa akin po, hindi na ito talaga banta kundi isa na pong confession ng kanyang plano na pagpatay po sa ating Pangulo. Sapagkat makikita
Wala
naman
kang
natin na
imbasigan.
sinabi niya na meron akong kinausap at
Hindi nga notaryado yan. Wala kang ba ebidensya? Anong klaseng produkto ng Ateneo to? Sinisira mo Ateneo sa ginagawa mo?
pumayag ang kinausap para patayin ang presidente.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness already is providing conclusions of law, Your Honor. May we ask that it be stricken off the record?
Your Honor, may I respond to that?
Counsel for the prosecutor may respond. Rather, the lead prosecutor may respond.
Your Honor, the witness is testifying as to what transpired during the investigation of Special Task Force. He is testifying on the observation, appreciation, and findings of the Special Task Force. And this is the very purpose of presenting the testimony of NBI Director Melvin Matibag.
Short rejoinder,
Objection.
Your Honor.
Counsel may give a rejoinder.
Part of the witness's response is the use of the term confession, which is a legal term. The witness is a lawyer. He knows exactly what he's doing, Your Honor.
Nevertheless, Your Honor, that is the testimony of the witness, and that should be considered by the impeachment court.
The presiding officer shall rule, let it stay in the record as part of the narration of the witness, but not as to for the senator judges not to consider it as a conclusion of law, notwithstanding that the witness is the director of the NBI and there is a lawyer and a former dean. That is still not to be used by any of the senator judges as a conclusion of law as to the fact in issue in this impeachment court. Witness may answer.
Bukod sa
Rather, counsel may
binanggit mong confession, ano pa, kung mayroon man, ang iyong sinuri, kaugnay pa rin ng gravity at seriousness ng banta?
May tuturing po natin ito na mabigat at seryoso. Sapagkat alam niyo po, ang NBI, meron po kaming mga foreign counterparts na sa investigation din na patuloy namin pong nakakausap at nakakaugnayan. At kasama
Anong kinalaman niyang pariner?
po namin pinag-uusapan ng mga pangyayari sa kanilang lugar, sa ating lugar. At napapag-aralan po kung paano kami magkakaroon po ng collaboration at pagtutulungan. At kung saan po sa amin pong pakikipag-usap rito ay atin pong napag-usapan ang tungkol po sa ginawang pagbabanta ng Pangulo, ng pangalawang Pangulo sa ating Pangulo. At lumalabas po sa aming mga usapan na sinasabi na ito ay seryoso na pagbabanta.
Usapan lang wala eh. Hindi naman ebidensya yan.
Sinabi pa nga na kung sa kanilang jurisdiction ito nangyari, maaaring hanggang ngayon, nakakulong ang nagbanta na Vice Presidente o maaaring natanggal na sa pwesto ang Vice Presidente na nagbanta sa Pangulo.
Kwento ka naman.
Maraming salamat sa iyong paglilinaw kaugnay ng gravity at seriousness. Puntahan natin yung pangatlong batayan.
Yung pagsasabi ni Matibag, kung ano ka grabe, hindi po yan pwede paniwalaan. Opinion na lang yun. Luis Trujillo, karit talaga bibig mo, kapal-kapal na lipstick.
Identity. Mr. Witness, ano ang inyong sinuri kung mayroon man? Kaugnay ng identity ng pinagmumula ng banta.
Ito naman po ay malinaw na na-establish na ng identity at hindi naman po ito itinanggi. Ulit-ulit naman na inamin na ang nagbanta, ang kumausap ng papatay ay ang ating pong Vice Presidente na si Vice President Sara Duterte.
Bukod sa Vice Presidente Sara Duterte na tinukoy mong pagkakakilanlan ng nagbanta, ano pa o sino pa kung mayroon man, Mr. Witness, ang inyong sinuri dito sa pag-aaral ng identity o pagkakakilanlan?
Sinama na rin po namin dito ang tuloy-tuloy na mga banta kahit na po ng mga ordinaryong individual at kasama na rin po rito ang patuloy na banta po na nabanggit po ng ating pong Mayor Bastian Duterte po.
Puntahan naman natin ang pang-apat ninyong batayan, capacity. Ano ang inyong mga sinuri kaugnay ng capacity to execute threat?
Unang-una po,
Hindi mo na tayo. Diretso mo na tayo sa sinasabi niya, no? Yung kay ano naman, Yung binira siya ni Pia Cayetano. Ito naman.
Senator Judge Pia Cayetano is recognized for her interjections and interventions. You may proceed, ma'am, when you are ready, and you have 2 minutes.
For the prosecution, do you consider Las Canas an important witness for you, for the prosecution?
With all due respect, Your Honor, the purpose of the testimony is to present what transpired during the investigation of the Special Task Force. As to whether or not what probative value it holds, it is not part actually of the decision of the prosecution, as what we are intending to do here is to present only what happened during the investigation of the NBI, Your Honor.
Mr. Presiding Officer, the rules of evidence are very clear. You either present a witness who provides your testimony, or you present a document. And in terms of documents, Rule 132, Section 19 says there are two classes of documents, public documents and private documents.
Tama!
Included in public documents are documents acknowledged before a notary public.
Tama!
Yung pinakitang document is not acknowledged by a notary public.
So, private document.
Pwede naman din ang private documents, that's the other class. If it can be shown and authenticated in any of the following manner. The person saw the document executed or written. Nakita ba ng witness mo na sinulat yon? Nakita ba niya?
Your Honor, we can...
No, please answer my question.
No, Your Honor.
Oh, the next manner of authenticating by evidence of the genuineness of the signature or handwriting of the maker. The defense said ni walang original signature doon. Do you disagree with that?
We don't, Your Honor.
Okay, and the third, by other evidence showing its due execution and authenticity, did you provide?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so simple lang, Mr.
Parang
Presiding
iiyak si
Officer.
Luistro.
They're trying to
Mangyat-ngat.
prove something by showing a document that any law student, even yung mga kababayan natin na nakikinig na ngayon na ang dami ng alam sa procedure, will tell you na hindi acceptable yon. And with all due respect, katulad din nung kahapon na humingi ako ng payo sa inyo, again, I will not name names, we had a discussion in caucus na you cannot unsee what you see. You cannot unhear what you hear. So pinalabas yun. Wala akong problema na palabasin yun, pero do your job and present the proper witness and the proper documentation to do that. Do your job. I'm addressing this, Mr. Presiding Officer, to us as a body. Kasi hindi tama yun. Magdidesisyon tayo, you warn us, pero
Mga kalaban ni
pinabayaan
Sara,
natin na
puro
makita
maging
yun. Minamarkahan pa, submarkings. What's the purpose of all that?
May I respond, Your Honor?
Not really.
I don't believe
Because
that
I
was a
already
question.
answered, I already asked you the questions and you had a chance to respond. Yes.
There was no question posed, sir. I was
There's none, yes.
telling the lead prosecutor.
I move to my next point, Mr. Presiding Officer. Our jurisprudence is very clear, no? A witness must be competent and credible. Di ko na babasahin lahat yung jurisprudence natin dyan dahil kompleto na yung record natin dyan.
Kawawa.
But
Naawa ko kay Luistro.
there is also a also included in our rules, Rule 132 on the rules of evidence, and I'll read it. A witness may be impeached by the party against whom he or she was called by contradictory evidence, by evidence that his or her general reputation for truth, honesty, or integrity is bad. or by evidence that he or she has made at other times statements inconsistent with his or her present testimony. So this is the rules, no? Siguro we can, well, I'm reading the rules, so we can take
Marisan
notice of
Luis,
this, that
Pinto,
this is what our rules say, and I don't think anyone will contradict that.
Gilberto Rodriguez, Teniente, kumusta
Again,
ka
there are
na?
lots of cases supporting this. So,
Maupay nga gabi, Hilbert.
just want to point out, Mr. President, that, just looking for my notes.
Klaro ha? Klaro. Nandaraya sila sa ebidensya nila. Para makasuhan na si Sarah.
Sorry, with the indulgences of the body, I'm just looking for my notes because I want to be accurate in my, the next statement that I'm going to read into the record.
Ang dami nila oh.
If the lady cannot locate it, she may avail of her time again tomorrow since Director Matibag and the counsel for the parties will
Pwede
be here
naman,
tomorrow.
but if you give me a few more seconds, I might be able to dispose of this issue, Mr. President, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Ano kayo hinahanap niyang punto doon?
Okay.
Attorney
I won't
Jose
delay
Alan
the-
Mendez
I can
Pepere,
paraphrase
magandang
it,
gabi.
but I think it would be best if I look at the record, so I will just avail. 'Cause
The
anyway,
presiding officer will give the
witness will be
lady
here.
first crack at interventions by Senator Judge tomorrow after the cross-examination of the counsel for respondent tomorrow. Since Director Matibag will be here again tomorrow for the continuation of the cross-examination by counsel for respondent, the interjections and interventions of the other senator judges may proceed. Again, after the cross-examination, redirect and recross if any. So the senator judges have time until tomorrow. Unless there are other matters that the counsel for the parties would want to discuss,
One last.
the court will wind down with some administrative matters.
One last
Yes, counsel
addition.
for respondent.
Your Honor, aside from the Las Cañas document, we would also like to request a copy of the AO number 11, just for reference, Your Honor, to be used as AO number 11.
The counsel, the prosecutor is directed to furnish within
We can do that
the day,
after the
Bigla si
proceedings.
Luis
within the day after the proceedings, a copy of AO number 11 signed by Director Matibag, dated, if I'm not mistaken, April 16, 2026. Any other points you want to raise, lead prosecutor?
Your Honor, it appears that there is standing subpoena for
I will rule on that in a bit. I will
Ms.
rule on that in a
Marivic
bit.
Pareja.
I will rule against who?
Ms. Marivic Pareja of Legislative Archive. We manifested yesterday, Your Honor, that we have yet to determine when we will be presenting this witness.
Yes, we
So
will act on these at the proper time. This will be part of the chair's ruling before we adjourn.
May I inquire, Your Honor, if tomorrow we will be able to conclude the testimony of witness Director Matibag, whether or not we will be proceeding to present the first witness for confidential fund, Your Honor.
The court will address that in a bit before we adjourn, counsel. Any other points, counsel for the respondent?
No more, Your Honor.
Court will now dispose of some administrative matters. We are in receipt of a request for subpoena ad testificandum addressed to Ms.
So, ibig
Marivic
po
Pareja.
sabihin, tapos na rin tapos na po si Pia Cayetano. So natapos sa bali, yan. Kumbaga, masabi ko na sa inyo, magandang gabi. Kabayan! Antonio Cardenas, namukha ng mga tanga ay mga gusto. Jen Makasinag, kumalma bigla itong boses ni Luis. Okay ha. Maria Quillosa, Luestro, hinay. Sagot. Attorney Jose Alan Mendez de Belen, magandang gabi. Walang mga personal knowledge sa mga testigo, paano pa yung mananalo? Walang personal na alam. Naku. Ito nag-explain si Luistro. Bakit yun? Ang tanong sa kanya, bakit mo pinipresenta na wala naman palang alam itong si Matibag? Ang sagot niya, pinipresenta lamang po namin siya kasi may personal naman siyang alam patungkol sa paggagawa nila ng investigasyon. Pagkatapos, pag tinignan mo, investigasyon na, panay kwento lang ito naman si Matibag. Wala naman siyang na-produce kung ano, basta kwento lang sa opinion niya, nakita niya, nagbura, nakipag-usap sa ibang mga ahente sa ibang bansa, sabi na kung sa aming sitwasyon yan, ay nakulong na yung vice presidente. Ganon sinasabi niya. Puro lang siya gumawa daw ng investigasyon, wala namang resulta. Puro opinion. I'm sending out warning sa lahat ng mga abogado. Tigilan na po natin ang pagsagawa ng mga reklamo na nakapirwisyo sa ibang tao na kulang kayo ng ebidensya. Please lang. Una, binibigyan niyo perwisyo yung mga tao na inosente. At wala kayong ebidensya, manatiling inosente yan. Pangalawa, pinipilit yung inyong kaso. Kagaya nito, pinilit nilang kaso nila. Kinukonvince nila yung kapwa nila mga congressmen. May kaso tayo, kaya aprobahan nyo na. It turns out, unang araw, si Agent Talilong, tawag ko Talilong, Hilong Talilong, wala rin. Kumbaga, pinalabas lang ang video. Yun ang palang purpose niya pala, ipalabas lang pala video. Di sana, pinaplay na lang. Ang abogado niya na walang kwenta, nagmagaling-galingan, graduate ko na ng UP. Tapos umabot 4 na oras na pagtatanong para lamang ma-play yung video. Ang video kung pinlay na ng buong buo, 2 oras at 26 minuto lamang ang haba. Mas mahaba pa yung cross-exam niya, ang kanyang direct examination. Ay, napakabubo mo pala. Tapos nagtuturo ka pa sa UP. Ganun ba mga UP? Mas magaling talo kayo. Ako, taga PLM ako, graduate. Pamantasan sa likod ng Manila City Hall. Scholar ako ng Manila. Kayo, scholar kayo namin. Kasi kami nagbibigyan ng tuition para pambayad sa mga estudyante sa UP. Grabe. Si Jen Macasingal, Antonio Cardenas. Tapos si Helen Baguio, magandang gabi. Malim, ang naribayim pa sa mga kada kayo amin. Marikilusa, Luis Trula, hinay sagot. Tapos Attorney Jose Alan Mendez de Belen. Andyan yan sa Pasay City. Julian's World, si Chis, natamaan sa sinabi ni Senator Pia. Nieves, Jeanette Orsua, Hello Sir Toto, watching from Magsingal, Ilocos Sur. Yan si Luistro nagmukhang tama. Agyamanak. Yan Nieves. John Albiso, ginamit nga sa ICC to. Di ba sabi ni Luistro, di naman daw kailangan sa ICC na manotarize. Saan ka maghanap ng korte na matanggap ng ebidensya na walang notaryo? Thank you, John, for dropping by. Jordan's World. Diyos, wala bang apologize from you? Marisan Luis, puro fishing expedition. Puro nga sila mangingisda Fisherman. Perny Pinto Sr. Tapos si Gilberto Rodriguez, Teniente, kumusta ka na sa maupay nga gabi? Antonio Cardenas, Laway Industrial, kakadiri ka, pati Rabis. Rabis, tumulo, malitagang. Julian's World, Raymond Villarte. Bawal ang documents. Ngayon, Virgie Piquero, Madriaga, si John. Bakit? Siya susunod din si Madriaga. Ipresenta na Kirat TV. Luistro, magbabayad ka daw sa utang mo kay BP na 8 milyon. Naging abogado kasi ang si Scarpio sa kaso na rape ng asawa ni Jerby Luistro. Kakahiya naman siya. No comment. Sabi ni Matibag, confidential. Ay, nako. Confidential yung inyong agent, tapos confidential din kay Sara, kakasuhan nyo. Tapos sa inyong confidential, okay lang. Silbert, Sir Toto, nanggago na ito si Matibag sa investigation report. Ay, pagtawanan siya ng mga pulis dito, mga police investigator sa stasyon, sa probinsya. Antonio Cardenas, Madam BP, Sara, stand and fight. Fight the devils. Nasa likod mo kami lahat, mga Pilipino. No comment. Sabi ni Matibag, confidential daw. Lokring, Villamor, nakakainis si Matibag. Sa MS Opel, grabing panlilin lang ni Laway. Julian's World, Antonio Cardenas, we support you. Disitoy Tagamura, tama ka po Sir Toto. Karamihan sa mga senador ay matatalino pero ilan lang sa kanila ang may prinsipyo. Tama po yan. Roberto Causing, call Robert, good evening, Toto Bertini, sa impeachment. Trial na panood ko kanina na sina Kong Luis at Bilbin Montebeg ay walang naimbag sa kanilang ginagawang paninira kay BP Inday. Puro Sara, sablay lahat. Puro sila sablay lahat. Mga maayong gabi lang kay Tito Robert. Dira sa Davao de Oro. Davao Occidental. Antonio Cardenas. Kira TV kay Tito Manny Causing diyan sa Digos. Magandang gabi. Kira TV, ito na tapos na daw, may desisyon na. Yan ang nasagap kung balita. Sabi raw ni Kukak. Roland Catedrilla, oy! Ay, ikakasal ka na! Si Roland Catedrilla sa Australia siya. Ang kanyang kamag-anak na si Alex Catedrilla, yan po nag-compose ng kanta na popular na ikakasal ka na! Okay. Tapos si Antonio Cardenas, si Barolito, Terminia Jr., galing mo, boss, Toto. Salamat po. Mary Kilosa. Dapat na si Toto tumakbo. O nga, tatakbo na lang ako talaga, Senador. Tatakbo ako, come what may. Di ba? When she looks at me, I know the girl sees things nobody else can see. Yun. Siguro madala ko naman sa kanta, no? Gemma Mons, maayong gabi dito sa Marbil. Congratulations kay Governor Rinaldo Tamayo for a very successful Tinalak Festival. Andyan ako nung pag-umpisa bago matapos, umuwi na ako sa ibang lugar. Bienvenido Riquetello, Bostoto, ang pinaghintay kong political vlogger. Salamat po. Dario Arellano, Maria Quillosa, Kirat TV. Okay. LC Saavedra. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Si Lia Mac. Hindi totoo lahat allegation sila. Maraming magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Paki-like, paki-share, at paki-subscribe na rin kung hindi kayo nakasubscribe. At idamay nyo na rin, paki-follow kayo sa Facebook account ko, sa Messenger, sa Instagram, sa TikTok, at saka sa Twitter o di kaya X. Maraming salamat. At tandaan lagi, walang api kung walang magpapaapi. Yan ang masabi ko. Kaya lagi nating isipin, hindi tayo magpapaapi. At ako po ay sabihin ko na siya, tatakbo na ako ng senador. Malay mo mananalo. Suportahan lang ako ng aking mga subscribers, malaking bagay na mananalo tayo. At ang isa lang agenda ko po, ay baguhin ang sistema ng katarungan na para lahat ng Pilipino ay may laban para sa bayan, may laban para sa kung anumang karapatan na ipaglalaban nila. Maraming salamat po. Paki-share,